started with one man who came to me at the summer of 2020, telling me this terrible story about what had happened to his relative in a NHS facility. And if I hadn't have known what I knew then, I would have thought he was mad, because, you know, that doesn't happen, you know, and that's how most people feel. I think that, you know, the NHS are there to care for you, not kill you. So, but he was so passionate and so convinced that I spent some time with him and heard his story. And then I spoke to your dad about it, and me and this guy went to see him. And then on June the 4th last year, there was a podcast, and then we did the show as well. Me, not the other guy. He can't be named at this point because he's gone legal, and he should be able to speak about it soon. And it's a shocking story. Well, they're all shocking stories. Yeah. They really, really are.
But his in particular.
Yeah. And then after the more and more people sort of started coming forward. And as you know, I tried to get the story into the mainstream papers, but no one was interested at all. I did have a couple of meetings later with some editors, and they kind of made out they were going to run the story, and then they just didn't.
Why do you think that was? Because you're open-minded anyway, but in my mind, like, an investigative journalist should be open-minded, period. Otherwise, what's the point in being?
Well, these two features editors that I met, they seemed interested, and I think on a personal level, once we convinced them, the original guy came with me to the meetings, and he's absolutely convincing. There's no way no one could not believe him after having a conversation with him. I think they were keen to run it. I mean, we even came up with a headline, COVID Death Pathway, it was called.
Right.
And I actually said to one of the editors, what page of the paper would this be on? And he said, well, the front page, obviously. And so then they went off, and over the next couple of weeks, they both did the same. They got more information, they spoke to some of the case studies, and then they just kind of went quiet again.